Hello, my friends. Assalamu alaikum. Let's talk about various perspectives on Gog and Magog in the context of Day of Judgment. So, today I would like to share with you three perspectives. One is classical perspective. Second is Amin Hassan Islahi's perspective, a very well-respected scholar. And third is modern interpretation. So let's begin, my friends. According to the classical perspective, which is espoused by scholars like Ibn Kasir, Gog and Magog, who are also called Yajuj and Majuj, are understood as real physical tribes from the descendants of Japheth, who was the son of Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him. And they are described as a large and destructive human group that caused widespread corruption on earth in ancient times. According to this view, Zulkarnain built a literal iron barrier to contain them. And now, at the end of time, this barrier will be removed or broken by Allah's command, and these tribes will physically emerge again, spreading chaos across the world as one of the major signs of the Day of Judgment. My friends, this is classical perspective. Of course, this was written long time back. And now let's come to Amin Hassan Islahi's perspective, which is of 20th century, because he passed away in 1997. So he accepts that Gog and Magog had historical existence, but he doesn't focus on identifying them precisely in modern terms. For him, the Quran is not meant to provide detailed ethnic or geographical history. Instead, Gog and Magog represent large-scale destructive forces in human history. The story of the barrier built by Zulkarnain is real, but its main purpose is to show that human civilization is temporarily protected from certain destructive powers, and when Allah's appointed time comes, these controls will end and major global upheaval will occur. And at the end, Amin Hassan Islahi emphasizes that the exact nature of this event belongs to the unseen, or mutashabihat as well. Mutashabihat are the issues which we can never understand as we would like to. So therefore, we should avoid speculation. So he is against any kind of speculation. So this is his perspective. And now let's come to the modern interpretation. My friends, some modern people have understood Gog and Magog in a symbolic sense rather than as a specific people. In this view, they represent recurring or final forms of human chaos, material expansion, or unchecked power. The barrier is seen as a symbol of temporary limits placed on destructive forces in civilization. And when these limits break down, it reflects a period of global disorder, war, and moral collapse. So the focus here is not on identifying a specific group, but on understanding the Quran as describing patterns in human civilization. So my friends, let me close by emphasizing on Amin Hassan Islahi's perspective once again, because his overall key idea is that across all interpretations, his main emphasis is that the Quran is not inviting us to solve a historical puzzle, but to reflect on a deeper truth, and that is human history is moving toward an appointed end, and that end is the Day of Judgment. The real lesson is not about identifying Gog and Magog, but about recognizing that worldly powers, civilizations, and barriers are temporary, while accountability before Allah is certain and final. I hope we have learned something interesting today. Thank you for listening. Assalamu alaikum.